today. Friends and family, welcome back to another video. As always, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. If not, I will be praying that it gets better. Now, in today's video, we will be learning that actions speak louder than words. So sit back, relax, listen, comprehend, and learn to view the world with the love of God. Alright guys, so everybody's heard that phrase, right? Actions speak louder than words, but do we really know what it means? We may have a general meaning, but do we understand it all together? Now, if you've never heard of the phrase actions speak louder than words, then you've heard it now. And just think about it. Actions speak louder than words. Whether you know it or not, it resonates with you because this is the truth with everything. You may have experienced in your life somebody saying something and they don't do it, right? And that's where the phrase comes. Really, actions speak louder than words. But the truth is, you can go in a little deeper. But before we do that, let's just create a scenario. Maybe you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right? And they do something to you that you do not like. And you told them once or twice before, right? And each of those times that you mentioned this to them, they would say that they were sorry and that it won't happen again. And so you forgive them, you love them, and you believe that it's not going to happen again. Well, just a little bit more down the road. 2 months later, a week later maybe, 2 weeks later, maybe even the next day, they do the exact same thing that you told them you didn't like. And what is their response? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby, it won't happen again. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Well, clearly you see that they are saying it, but they are not doing it. Now, if they really meant that they were sorry, I'm pretty sure that they would do it instead of just saying it every time. Which is where actions speak louder than words. Or we can draw another scenario. Let's say you really want to be an inspiring painter, an artist. You want your paintings to reach multiples of people and to touch them deeply. And you see it, you love your paintings, and so do people who come around. But the truth is, you only paint every now and then. When you have time, or when you feel good, or when you feel inspired, right? And because of it, you only have like 4 or 5 paintings that you are proud of. But those paintings, you know that they are worth a lot and they will touch many hearts. Now that being said, you tell your family, yeah, I'm gonna be an inspiring artist. I'm gonna be selling my paintings one day. Or hopefully, one day I will be painting for a living. One day I will be impacting lives. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, you're saying that, right? And of course, as I've said in many videos before, you're basically throwing the vibration of lack, first off, right? And you're never getting around to it. So in this case, just like in our first scenario, your words are overpowering your actions. You're not really devoting yourself to your paintings. You're not really inspiring yourself. You're waiting for inspiration. You're waiting for the right moment. You're waiting for the right time to paint instead of actually doing it. Instead of creating art like you should be doing, you're limiting yourself to excuses. And so, like I said, in this case and the last case before, your words are speaking louder than your actions. If it was vice versa, let's say you didn't wait for these moments. Let's say you inspired yourself. You looked for inspiration. Let's say you've always painted every day, every hour, any chance you got, and you loved it. There is your action, right? You're working really hard to achieve what you want to achieve. People will see and you will realize, yeah, my actions are speaking louder than my words. And this brings me to the next scenario. Let's say your actions do speak louder than your words. Let's say that the painter is actually going through with it, right? Now here's where it gets a little tricky. They are taking the necessary actions, right? But they still feel stressed out. They still feel like they are not going to achieve what they want to achieve. They still feel scared. They still get those tiny bits of confusion where it feels like maybe they should not be doing that. Maybe this doesn't even come from their own conscious thinking. Maybe it comes from people telling them, you're wasting your time. Why are you even doing this? You can't achieve this goal. Whatever the case may be. But they are still taking the necessary actions. And if they do so, they will still get there. But the thing is, they are not feeling it. You get what I'm saying? And so if you go deeper into actions speak louder than words, instead of taking the hard route, instead of torturing yourself, instead of suffering and having these doubts and fears that you may not make it, that it may not work out just like you wanted to, you must do the exact opposite. And you must fill it with your emotion. Your emotion must be tied into your work. You must be happy with what you are doing. You must be happy with the outcome of what this is doing for you. You may not see it in your reflection. You may not see it in your outside environment. This is something you are working on manifesting. Your goals, your life, your dream. It's something that you are manifesting. So instead of trying so hard to manifest it, just be it. Feel the emotion. Feel as if it has already happened. Your emotion is the action. So don't just say and hope that it's going to happen. Feel that it has already happened. So now you see what I mean? Because if you don't know by now, what is emotion? Emotion is energy in motion. Emotion is an action. So if you feel the emotion or the action of you already being where you want to be, you're not really going to be working for it. Why? Because you're already there. You're living in that dream. You're living in that reality. Your emotion lines up with what you want. And so your reality has no choice but to reflect what you are. Because the truth of the matter is, you do not get what you want, but you get what you are. So if you are what you want, then you get what you are. And so it's what you want, right? So actions speak louder than words. You can take the strongest course of action, which is your emotion, which is energy in motion, which is take the action of being what it is that you want. Right now, be what it is that you want. Right now, be that inspiring artist. Do it right now. Don't wait for it. Don't say hopefully, but right now, I am an inspiring artist, and do your artwork. Do what it is that you are passionate about. Find your passion and do it. This is the key, guys. Your emotion is energy in motion, and that is the action that I am talking about. You can take the first action, but without the second action, which involves your emotion, it's going to be a struggle. Maybe eventually you will get there, but you will look and see how much you've missed. You will look and see how stressed you are, and you will see that this isn't really what you wanted. All that you wanted was to be happy, and you weren't happy doing it. Why? Because you were focused on your outside reflection. You were focused on what your life was showing you. You were focused on what your reality was showing you. So the whole time you were trying so hard to come up. You were trying so hard, painting so hard every day. You were giving all your effort into it. And every day you would see and you would tell yourself, it's just not working. My reality is not matching up, and you get stressed. But if you just live it and instead ignore your reality, that gap will be shorter than you will ever realize. There probably won't even be a time when you remember that your reflection was where you are now. If you vibrate at what you want to be, you're gonna be there. Think about this long and hard, because your reality that you are comes from your past. So whatever you choose now is creating your reality for the future. And that's why you must believe it. Take the necessary actions. And don't stop with action one. Don't stop with trying so hard. Don't stop with putting all your energy into stress, into your reality not reflecting what you want, into fears and doubts. But go further. Take the necessary action to paint and go further into the action of believing. Because the truth is, your actions do speak louder than your words. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I love you guys. I pray that you prosper. I pray that you grow. And I pray that you receive all that you desire. Now go and use what you've learned and apply it with the love of God.